All right, I'm at the home of the lady who put this together, and I'm about to go inside. I'm going to be teaching them how to invest. They're entrepreneurs, but not only just teaching them how to invest, how to gain financial independence.
Yeah, look, I'm like, who this? Why y'all tripping off who this? Why y'all looking so clueless? Why you acting like I don't do this? Hold up, you say you beast mode. I think I'ma need a little proof then. I feel like I'll probably take two of them. Somebody might leave toothless. Hold up, lions, tigers, bears, homie, that sound like a snack. I can't keep myself composed. How you settle for a stack? I've been talking to my...
Hi, my name is Star. I am owner of Hello Gorgeous Beauty. I specialize in lashes and microblading.
Hi, I'm Lynn Clay. I am a programmer. Boring.
So today I want to learn about investing and trading. I'm hearing a lot of buzz about it, so before it gets like super big, I want to kind of get the inside scoop as to exactly what it is and how can I make money for the long term.
Perfect. Lynn.
I am interested in learning about all of them. Day trading, swing trading, long-term trading. I want to eventually make this additional stream of income, and I want to learn how to use my money, not just make the money. You made a point earlier, that was an excellent point, because that's me. Not just making the money, but what to do with it. So
right.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, so one more question, ladies, before we get started is how well do you feel like you are when it comes to, or how good do you feel like you are when it comes to like managing your money? Do you feel like you're pretty good with it?
I'm decent. Like I make sure that what I need, the important stuff is paid. Now what I do the rest, you know, I may save a little, I may spend this little I save.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay. All right, Lynn, how good are you, do you feel?
I would say today I'm probably good because I've made so many mistakes.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm average. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go back.
All right, well, let's get started.
God, he said, boy, I got your back and your size and your front. Ain't no way we falling back. Hold up, I've been on a roll. Ooh, I'm about to blow. Someone go tell Satan he can't never have my soul. Boy, I'm stupid bold. I can't never fold. Giants ain't no issue, homie. Look at who I know. I feel like I've been killing giants. I've been running everything. I've been hunting lions.
All right, we're midway through, right? Right? How do you feel?
Richer, smarter,
richer, like
I had so many ideas running in my head about what to do with my daughter, how to change my money, how to change what I've been putting in, even with the 401k, even with the stuff I already have created. It's just like a rush of like knowledge, like at the edge of our seat, like oh my God, I didn't see it that way. I didn't, you know, and even the whole piece in the beginning about the will, the life insurance. So I have some of those things in place, but when she was describing the details of stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I'm 44. I didn't even think about that piece, right? I didn't even. So I just feel like I'm about to get my life organized. I feel like I'm doing a clean house of like my stuff. My life, my money. Go ahead, I'm running my mouth.
No, go ahead.
And it feels good because you know when you clean up, you can see things better. You can find stuff better. You know where the stuff is, and then you don't really worry about what's gonna happen because you already planned for what's gonna happen. So I'm just excited about getting my stuff right, put my stuff in order.
I think for me, because I'm young and I don't have any responsibilities, you kind of just be willy-nilly with your money. And now understanding like the investment part, it makes me feel like, because you know when you're young, you hear people talk about investments and you think like, oh yeah, okay, I'll invest in, and when you think of stocks and invest in the stock market, you just think of like buying shares from like, you know, you just think of traditional like just buying
Amazon,
shares. You don't go into as deep as like, you know, the things that you have been teaching us. So for me, I'm just like, oh my God, like now it makes me want to like save my money more so that I can invest more, because now I'm thinking like how fast 10 years come. You don't think about it. Like when I was 25, I'm like, 35 is old, but I'm 35, but I'm like, oh my God. So I'm thinking like 45 is when I get there, it's going to be like a breeze for, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Different.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel different at 45 because I prepared now versus like me learning, you know, or just not learning, but like.
And it's just the first half of the class.
I know. You know, and I was gonna say that we're only halfway through
but
it.
no, like, and like I said, the way you break the information down is, for me, it's so palatable. Like I can take it, I can digest it. I'm not choking on it. I'm not lost. It's like. Oh,
yeah, light bulb.
I feel like everyone should know this information.
Yeah.
It's so worth the, no pun intended, worth the investment. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
But it is, and this is the initial investment.
Yeah.
Into ourselves.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so grateful I said something to you on the table because I just had a meeting with someone about the trade-in, and it was like over my head. I was like, and because they was talking about the candles and all, I'm like, what? And read this book, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then
it sounded like your friend was more so talking about how to make the money, but I like when she said, okay, everyone wants to know how to make the money, but then what do you do with it?
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Another thing for me is I'm not afraid to take the risks because, oh my God, like
you don't have nothing to
the anxiety.
Right. You understand it more, right? Yeah.
Cause you don't hear that side, you just hear, oh my God, I lost all my money. I lost all my money. I dropped my money. It's like, what? So that's why I'm looking at it totally different. Cause I'm always thinking I'm always gonna be making money so that I can be comfortable with taking those risks. Like I'm not. It's just.
It's
I
good.
can go on and on.
I know.
Okay.
It's not overwhelming in a bad way.
It's not overwhelming. I'm not overwhelmed at all.
It's exciting because we now have new thoughts that we can do better,
and you can understand it,
and we can make a better life.
Yeah.
Cabbage, we have salmon, pineapple salmon. We have grilled Brussels sprouts. And we have some grilled cauliflower. And cauliflower chips and cheese. And some hershey squeeze lemonade.
Wow. All right, we are just finishing up our investing session. And we did more than investing because we went over a whole bunch of stuff. We went over everything from like wills, life insurance, emergency funds, investing in how to pick a stock, how to know how to evaluate a company, what to do. It was a whole lot. So I'm gonna let the girls tell you how they feel after the class is over. All right, Lynn, so we just finished up. Oh my gosh, it was a lot, wasn't it?
It was. It's about 6 hours or so.
Yeah, because you got more than one lesson. You got like 3 lessons all in one, right?
It was good.
So you got some basic, like fundamental, how to set up everything. Then you got the investing part, and then you got the stock part at the end, which is another lesson within itself.
I think we could follow it well, though. I followed it well. I can't wait to dive into the apps that you gave us, the podcast, the books. So I definitely, and starting with opening up this week, because we gotta keep the information fresh. With the opening up, putting the money in it, creating an account, and then starting my first purchase.
Okay. So when we first started, one of the things you said you felt like you were pretty good at managing everything. How do you feel now?
I'm not managing nothing. It's some stuff out of order.
Okay. So do you feel like you know more now than you did?
Absolutely. It's a lot of things that I need to back up and put some detail into, get it cleaned up, get it flushed out, get it ordered. Actually, it's almost like I got to open up my bathroom sink, pull everything back out again, and then reorganize it again because I got fresh information. And I know what to do different, and I know what to do better. And then it can put me, a step ahead if I just pause and go back and do those things to what you started out. So, speaking of.
Okay. So whenever I finish a class, people always say, I wish I would have learned this years ago. Like, what do you feel? When do you wish you would have learned this information?
Okay. I was told some information as a teenager, but I didn't learn it because I made bad choices. That if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have, cashed out of stuff or did this. Or I wouldn't have done certain things. Especially with that example, it was so powerful. What was the two kids' names?
Oh, Ben and Arthur.
Ben and Arthur. I was Ben once upon a time, but I didn't keep it going, and so at least I have a daughter now that I can get her started. I can get this information going, but I can make some important changes even at 44 that can change the course of my life versus where I'm going now, thinking I'm doing something right, doing something good. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm not scratching the walls or nothing, so just the apps, the tools that you gave, like that was crucial, because just even playing with the tool on coming up with a target goal, and then coming up with if I want to retire early, if maybe I don't want to put a certain amount in or what I want to put in, it just makes me change my thinking even on what am I doing every month. This Amazon issue I got, it's making me think, man, I spent such and such in Amazon. Okay, yeah, it may have been some practical things I purchased, but I really didn't need it. Like, I could have put that money in and invested it. Like, it's making me think better. That's going to cause me to do better. So it's definitely changed my life. Not just my thoughts, but it's going to change my life.
Great. So, the course cost a few $100s.
Just a few.
Do you feel like it was worth it?
Absolutely. I just think, it almost feels like a girlfriend price. That's what it feels like. It does. Yeah. Like it was a girlfriend price. I mean, I feel like I got over like a fat rat. I'm definitely gonna take it again. But yeah, it was, the value of it was more priceless than the amount that I spent for this information, for sure.
Cool.
Like, I feel like it was such an enlightenment, and Star could attest to this, like, I just want everybody I know to know this stuff. Like, especially my daughter, like, I want everybody to, it's like, oh my God, because it's not even like hard stuff. Right. But I think what makes this different with you is the way you deliver it, the way you articulate it, and in the order in which it's laid out. I think that makes the difference. Because of course I've heard this stuff before. Of course I've, people would train about it, but the way you do it, to me, definitely is going to change my life. It totally changed my thinking.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. What would you tell to a girl out there and she's thinking about investing or getting started or learning or taking a course or coming to me for help? What would you say?
Come to you for help, for sure. I mean, because again, you've even stated yourself, like, you've reached out to people who you've paid, thousands of dollars for courses, and you came away like, what did I just learn? I mean, it does make a difference on how, and again, I'm not gassing you up. It does make a difference on how information is laid out, how it's delivered, how, the impact from your course is completely different from prior exchanges of the same information. Yeah. For sure. Hands down. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Star.
Okay, Star. So, you just finished the class. How do you feel?
Amazing, enlightened.
Good. All right, so tell me in a scale of like 1 to 10 when you walked in here, how do you feel in reference to the value that you got today?
Like a 20, 50, 100. Like, it's a way off the scale. It's more than, honestly, my expectations. I wasn't really sure what I was going to get. I read the description, but the description don't do this class no justice, because it's far more than the description. I thought this was, when I read the description, I was like, oh, it's going to be base, probably, Yeah, now you gave us meat, potatoes, steak, crab legs, lobsters, rolls. Like, we had a whole meal out here. Just the investment pieces alone, like with my business, knowing that I can like scale my business through investments, like that's something I never like would have thought about. I'm thinking I gotta work hard and, you know, get more clients and stuff like that. But now knowing how I can actually make my money work for me through investments. Okay. So my thoughts about our community needing to know this information is, I mean, basically we need this information. I feel like we definitely need someone like you in our community that looks like us, that's actually doing it. And I think the difference is you're actually doing it and it's working for you versus you're teaching something that you never tried. You heard somebody else that had success, but it's not really working for you. So you're actually speaking from one experience.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about things that you would need moving forward, and you was just like, do you have more courses? Do you have mentorship? You know, what are your thoughts? Like, as an entrepreneur, what are some of the things that are missing that you really need to know what to do with your finances?
Girl, the basics, even when it just comes to how you start your business. Like, honestly, you just like said something I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, mention, like, you was like making sure that your fees for your LLC is up, and I'm like, so that one-time price is more, we gotta pay that every
year.
I didn't know that. You know, so things like that, or the different accounts that you need to have. You know, separating your business from your personal. I think the biggest thing is taxes. Like knowing how to do your taxes with the, like, you know, should I pay quarterly? Should I pay all at once? Like how you should do that. When should you file? What is taxable? Like what can you write on? Like.
That's a lot.
Like you need a business basics 101 because like start from the ground level and then building it up, because there are steps to it. You can't just jump in. Oh, you think you got a website, or, you know, an Instagram page, and you got clients and your business is no. It's a whole structure that needs to be set that a lot of people do not have in place. You could just tell. I receive everything, and especially because I'm the type of learner. I'm hands-on, and I ask a lot of questions just because I overthink things. So I think that sometimes when I'm receiving information, it could be so simple, but I think it's so broad that I need to be processing the simple things. I didn't feel like that here. I felt like what you gave me, I was able to digest it and like keep it moving, you know. And I feel like with how you taught it, like I said, it's very palatable. It's very easy to digest because it's a lot of information, but you don't feel like it's a lot of information because the way you break it down.
Yeah, because it's a 4-hour class, right? Well, more, because you guys got more than one lesson, right? So that's a lot of time. And a lot of times when people say, oh, you're learning how to invest, why is it $400? And then when people realize what you're learning, it's a lot to it. So do you feel like it was worth what you paid?
I'm gonna say no. I feel like it was worth more than what I paid. And just to piggyback off of Lynn, like she said, I feel like I was getting like a girlfriend still. I feel like the fact that it took you as long as it took you, and the investment that you have, the amount of money it has taken you to invest to learn these things. I know something about investing in your craft and investing in a skill and investing in some new information, and to package it the way you did and offer at the price you did, it was just like, if you did not catch it, like, damn, it's like, oh, you like.
They missed out, right?
You missed out because it's so, I'm 35, and I feel like at 21, when I first got into the government, had this information been presented to me like this, I would be so much further. Especially when I think about my business, like the investments that I could have. Don't do that again. Now I want to cry. It's like,
but it's
it's true.
Yeah.
Like, shoo. You know, you think like when you're young, you don't think when you get to 35 how valuable the information could be.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really, 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 I cannot wait to tell my friends, because I know this is a component that is locked from their lives. And they have children. We're young with kids these days. We're 30 having kids. We're 27 having children. So why not want to set your kids up so they won't have to start where you started or struggle how you struggle.
Yes.
So I think that is just like,
oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Together.